Hi, this is Danyeall Flowers speaking, and I'm going to be going over the gastrointestinal system. So before I get started, I just want to let you know that there's a lot of things to cover and a lot of things to understand. So before I just jump into how does it actually all work, let's talk about the organs. So in the GI system, you have the mouth, the esophagus, the stomach, the small intestine, large intestine, rectum, anus, salivary glands, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. So now that we're kind of familiar with those organs, let's talk about how the system actually works. Every time that you intake food, that's called ingestion. And when the food is intaken and then begins to break down, which is called digestion. When the food is broken down, it's broken down into two categories. You have nutrients, which is stored in the liver, muscles, and fatty tissues, and it provides energy, rebuilds tissues, and enables bodily functions. Then you have waste. Waste is undigested parts of food, fluid, and other cells from the lining of your GI tract, which is called excretion. But wait, what's a GI tract? A GI tract is a pathway food takes from the mouth, esophagus, stomach, small, and large intestine. In the GI tract, nutrients and water from foods are absorbed to keep the body healthy. Whatever isn't absorbed keeps moving through your GI tract until you go to the bathroom. So imagine a river, and everything that gets thrown in that river or just it's in the river just moves along with it until it goes to a waterfall, and everything just falls. That's how the GI tract system works. Everything that you intake moves throughout the system until you go to the bathroom or goes out the anus. A lot of things that we intake are supposed to be like nutrients and water, and it's supposed to keep the body healthy, but that's not how it always works. There are some things that can affect the system, like diseases, like constipation. Constipation is when a person has trouble making bowel movements, which can be hard, dry stool, and painful to do. Some things that go into that is insufficient fiber intake, low fluid intake, consumption of processed food, dairy products, or even refried carbohydrates. Another one is GERD. GERD is a burning in the chest due from the stomach acid or bile that flows into the food pipe and irritates the lining. Another one is hemorrhoids. Hemorrhoids is swollen, inflamed veins in the rectum, which causes bleeding and discomfort. There's diarrhea, which is loose, watery stool. And someone who may experience this may often find themselves going to the bathroom a lot. There's nausea and vomiting. There's Crohn's disease, which is a long-term inflammatory bowel disorder, and the GI system, which can affect anything from the mouth to the anus. Now, someone who knows these systems can detect for the symptoms and get potential treatment for the serious conditions. For instance, like a nursing assistant. A nursing assistant caring for a person with this disorder should know crucial details about the diet restrictions, bowel habits, stool consistency, color, presence of abdominal pain or discomfort, fluid intake, ability to swallow, and any specific interventions required like medication, administration, or bowel retraining, ensuring they report any significant changes to the nurse immediately. Now, I know I seem like I'm talking bad about the system, but the system does actually help. But how does it help? Not only is the GI system responsible for the entry of and exit of food, water, and nutrients, but it also plays a key role in a number of bodily functions. The GI system allows an energy production, helps with blood flow, nerve signaling, hormone control, metabolic reactions, and detoxification. Some cool things about the system is that the digestive system has its own division of the nervous system called the enteric system, which controls the digestion, including swallowing, blood flow, and the release of enzymes to break down food. You ever heard trust your gut? That's because the gut and brain have a strong connection, making your gut sensitive to emotions. Because of the gut-brain axis, a complex network of nerves and hormones that allow constant communication between the digestive system and the brain, meaning that changes in the gut can directly influence mood and emotions and vice versa. Essentially, the gut contains a large number of nerve cells, sometimes called a second brain, which can produce neurotransmitters like serotonin that play a major role in regulating mood and feelings. See, there's a lot of things that play into the system. The system is a complex and vital network that plays a crucial role in our overall health and well-being, from the initial process of digestion in the mouth to the intricate absorption of nutrients in the intestines. Each component of the system works harmoniously to ensure that our bodies receive the necessary fuel to function effectively. Understanding how the system works operates not only highlights in its importance, but also emphasizes the need for maintaining a healthy lifestyle to support its optimal functioning. And this is the gastrointestinal system.